Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. Today I wanted to invite you to do something a little different than what we normally see on this channel, and that is to create your 2025 vision board with me. So we're about halfway through January and it is never too late to make your vision board. I often update my vision board throughout the year and, make tweaks here and there as things come to mind, but I really wanted to sit down and put all of my goals, all my visions into one place. So I have my water, I have my little latte, we've got our candle burning, and of course, before I do anything, we have got to apply some sweet almond cuticle oil and hand cream because when you're working with your hands, you just want your hands to look and feel hydrated and fresh. So we have set the scene and we are ready to go. Before I get started, I like to pull out my notebook and just make a quick list of a few of the key points that I want to focus on this year, a few of the things that really stand out to me. Today we're going to be making a digital vision board, so you don't need to get the newspaper and the glue and the craft scissors and everything out. Anyone can do this using their computer, their phone, and good old Pinterest. So now that I have my list ready to go, I'm going to make a private board just to secure some of these images and start going through my goals. Now, one of the first things on my list is God. I just want to enhance my relationship with God this year. I have always believed in God. I think now more than ever, He is so relevant and needed and important for our culture and our society. And I want to enhance my relationship with Him. In addition to that, like most people, I have fitness on my board. I just have really let my body kind of fall behind, especially this last year. I am 1 year postpartum. I feel like I have bounced back as much as I'm going to bounce back. And if I want to continue getting stronger and healthier, I really have to focus on that. So health and fitness are definitely on my vision board this year. After health and fitness, I have mom life. Being a mom is my life now. It is the most important thing. My son is incredibly important to me. I am with him full time, so making sure that he is just engaged and learning and growing and having fun and enjoying his life is important to me. And being present for all of that is also very important to me. So focusing on my mom life and making the most of that in this time that I have with my sweet little baby right now is absolutely a priority. I also have style. Now, I think a lot of you can relate that your style has just kind of fallen apart over the past few years. Maybe it's just me. Ever since 2020, when the world kind of shut down and athleisure wear and sweatsuits became the norm, I just never recovered. And I was always someone who really enjoyed putting fun outfits together and accessorizing. Just haven't really been there. So I do want to make a conscious effort to wipe out my wardrobe, start replacing old pieces with newer pieces that can create kind of a capsule wardrobe that can be mixed and matched and just make me feel good. I know what pieces in my closet make me feel good, and unfortunately there's not a ton of them. So it's time to really clear that out. Also on my board, I had creativity. I miss being creative. For my son's first birthday party, we planned a whole camping themed birthday party, and I had so much fun planning it and making all the graphics and the posters and everything that went along with it. And it really just lit a little fire inside of me because it's something that I miss doing. And on top of that, this is very random, but he received so many fun gifts for his birthday, musical instruments, just things to play with. And we have been playing with some of the instruments on a daily basis. He's got this little xylophone, and I have been having so much fun with his xylophone, just teaching myself some basic songs. And it's just really fun to learn. It's just fun to learn something. And what I've learned after teaching myself a handful of holiday songs on the xylophone is that they translate to the piano. And I have always wanted to learn piano. So I'm throwing that on my vision board this year as well, because why not? Maybe I'll have the opportunity to learn piano. Also, my relationship with my husband. I would love to focus and reprioritize that as well, because we have certainly gone through it this year. Just, I think, normal first year of parenting things where we're just exhausted, we're tired, we're getting used to our new life. And while it's all amazing, it's definitely much, much harder to put each other first and spend that quality time with one another. So that is super important to me. On top of that, I want to focus on my work, my content, my blog, my YouTube. I want to take it in a new direction. I feel like there's a new path for me, and it's not completely abandoning the types of things that I used to share and have always shared, but it's adding new things to it. It is exploring different topics. It's really venturing out and tapping into some of the things that are really piquing my interest and holding my attention more than the things that used to. And I think that's okay. So those are just a few of the things that I planned to add to my vision board this year. I went on Pinterest, saved all of these images to my computer, and then I like to use Canva. I don't know if you guys are Canva fans or not, but it's just a great free website where you can make all kinds of graphics, but collages specifically, and there are a ton of free templates that you can use. I just selected a vision board template that was already made, and I'm kind of swapping out the photos that the original creator had with my photos and adding some of my favorites that I saved here. I have a lot of hopes for this year. I have a lot of gumption. I have just a fire lit under my tush. I am ready for something fresh. I feel like I've been so stagnant the past few years. While life has changed and things have happened and milestones have been made, I mean, all wonderful things. I have been so incredibly blessed. But I do feel that I've hit this plateau and I really need to up level. I need to take myself to the next level for myself because I know that I'm capable of more. I know that I want more, and I know that I need more, all to be a better version of myself, to be a better mom, to be a better wife, to be a better friend and daughter. I know that I need to push myself a little bit harder. And now that my son is a little bit older, I feel like I have the opportunity to focus on myself just a little bit more by prioritizing it, and not feeling bad about it, not feeling selfish about it. I have all the help in the world, and our son is just a true angel. I mean, he most days takes a really solid nap, which he's doing right now, and that's giving me the opportunity to record this and edit this video to share with you. At night, he's usually in bed between 8 and 9, so that gives me a couple hours at night to also dedicate. My mom is always accessible to me, and my dad. My in-laws are always accessible to me, and I just have to get better at utilizing these people who have offered to help and who want to help, to not only, help me out, but to spend time with my son as well. And I think it kind of benefits everyone in the long run. So that's probably something I should add to my vision board as well, just accepting help and being more open about wanting help and taking it. But I think it's pretty normal. I do. I think it's normal for women to feel this way. And while I have always wanted more than anything to be a mom, and I cannot even tell you how fulfilling it is. Like, nothing in my life will ever compare to the feeling of being with my child, loving my child. That time it means more than anything. But it's a full-time job. It really is. It doesn't leave much time for much else. But over the years, I really have poured into these platforms and my YouTube channel and my blog, and I want to utilize them. And more so for me than anything else, and the people that can relate with my content are my people. And over the past few years, I've had such a chokehold on my voice. I don't know how to explain it, but I think the internet has just become very sensitive. It's become full of people who are experts in everything, and it's not as fun as it used to be. It's hard to kind of find your place, and I'm accepting that I don't need to be an expert. I don't need to be a professional. I don't need to be anything but me. And I think by sharing just my life and the things that light me up, it helps other people, look at their life and the things that light them up. So for me, manifestation and vision boards and all of this has always been so powerful. And I don't know if you're familiar with human design or not. That is something that I dove into about 5 years ago and have just become incredibly fascinated with. I learned that I am a true manifester. I'm an emotional manifester. And when I share my emotions, gosh, do the stars just line up for me. It is crazy. So I'm trying to just be a little more open this year. I would encourage anyone to look up their human design chart. I'll put the link in the description if you haven't, just to see, where your chart falls, what type of person you are. I am incredibly jealous of the generators. I'm incredibly jealous of the manifesting generators. These are people who just get shit done. I don't have that. I don't have that structure. I don't. I am so much more of like a free thinker. I work in waves. There are periods of my life, there are times of the month, there are times of the year where I am just go, 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 go. And then there are times where I am just completely depleted. And I'm trying to learn to take advantage of that and use it to my benefit, and just see where it takes me. But I do want to be a little more consistent this year. In addition to my vision board, which I saved and made the background of my computer, I also am making a little template for my phone. So I tried to do this in Canva. I didn't want to make a whole nother vision board, and airdropped the picture over to my phone of the vision board I made and kind of cropped it in Instagram to make a phone background. I just think that putting your goals right in front of your face is helpful because it's just a subtle reminder every time you open your phone, every time that you hop on your computer, about the things that you want and the things that you're working towards. And I know for me, it's all about small changes. If I want to make a big change, I have to make a small change because a small change is easy to commit to. It's something that I can count on myself for. And I've just been really trying to show up as my future self, as the woman that I want to be, because in my mind, I already am her. I am a woman who works out every morning. Doesn't matter how long, I just do it. I am a woman who is making healthier choices for her body. If we make a good choice for ourselves today, it just sets us up for a better tomorrow. And would my future self choose what my current self is choosing? If you haven't made your vision board yet, I encourage you to get started. These are just some of the resources that I use. They are all free. I will link everything below. Pinterest for sourcing images, but you can use Google. You can work from your own images as well if you want to. Upload them to Canva. Very easy to work with and just a great resource for anyone who is looking to create something like this digitally. But that is it for today's video. I hope that you take a little time for yourself to create your 2025 vision board, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be so serious. It just has to be so you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, just give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you liked it. If you are one of my nail girls, I do have some nail content coming this year as well, but we're gonna just mix in some other things because life is changing and it's okay for your content to change with it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I wish you all a happy and healthy and successful 2025. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.